is Team S.K.Y. We're back again.
Blah, 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 blah.
My name's Isha.
Hi, I'm Sean.
And I'm Enson.
And today we have the most beautiful, the most fairest Disney princess of them all. Not me. It is Monica Danae!
Hi! I'm really excited to be here. I am an actor and singer, cosplayer, and Disney enthusiast who just got back from working in Japan. So I'm super stoked to be here with you guys.
Thank you! What was your experience like in Japan? They know, but if you don't know, I used to live in Japan. I was there for 6 months. I loved it. It was like home away from home. How was your experience?
It was very similar to yours. Like the entire culture is just so colorful, so much fun. And I just remember growing up and always wanting to dress kind of differently. I just love like Hello Kitty and all of that. So I felt really at home. And I also love just how respectful the culture is and how reserved, and it was just perfect for me. I felt very safe wherever I went. Like it was great.
So was Japan trip for work, or did you stay there? Was it recent? How long did you stay there for? Like, what were you doing there?
I was working at Universal Studios Japan.
Oh,
so it was for work, and I was there for 10 months, and I just got back last month.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you.
Definitely. So at Universal Studios, was it different than the one here?
Yes, it's quite different. I actually worked at the other one as well, here in Hollywood, doing the same thing. I was very good friends with Marilyn Monroe. Yes. So I got to know her very well.
I see.
And it was so much fun. Just, I felt very honored to like carry on her legacy in some way, and just seeing people light up when, we got to meet the icon was really special.
I know, it's like being a Disney princess. Well, you are a Disney princess.
She's the Disney princess.
She is the Disney princess. That's right. Like, I always tell the story because it's so exciting. When I was at Fanime, like I was cosplaying a character, Luca. I don't know if you know her. She's like a Vocaloid character. She was like wearing a kimono, and I was out in a park, and this little girl runs up to me. And she's like, "Oh, you're so pretty," and I was like, "Oh my God, Jesus! This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. I need to like treasure this moment." So yeah, no, it definitely like feels like really heartwarming because like normally I'm just like ew kids, but then it's like when you're actually no, I'm not that bad with kids. I swear, okay. I swear, I'm okay.
Why the f you lying? Why you always lying?
So what got you on this path? I know you mentioned that you liked dressing up, and is there something like that made you go particularly towards Disney?
Yes, ever since I was a little girl, I loved Disney, and I actually auditioned when I was 18 for Disney Cruise Line. It was the first audition I'd ever done professionally, and I had no formal training. I just did high school shows. It was my dream. The timing was right, and I booked the job. I went on my way to Toronto to train for 2 months, and then lived on a ship for 9 months. So
who was your friend?
9 months.
Snow White and Cinderella. Very good friends. So yeah, that was kind of, I just got thrown into it because I think it was just meant to be. Like before that had happened, I was really focusing on writing, and I thought, I can't be a performer, it's too tough. Like it's kind of like this pipe dream, but then it became tangible, and I just haven't stopped since. So
what cruise line did you do? What route was it going?
It was the Alaskan Interchannel. So it was beautiful. We went to S.K.Y, Ketchikan, Juneau, and Tracy Arm. So it was wonderful. I remember this one day, I looked out of my porthole in my room, and there was just a little seal looking straight at me. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is so magical. I'm like part of the ocean.
Did you see a whale?
Yes, I did. I went whale watching. I went whitewater rafting. I saw bald eagles every morning on icebergs. Like I felt like I was in Titanic sometimes because I hear them crunching underneath the ship.
Okay, all right.
Major question is, were you able to have that Little Mermaid moment where you just went,
of course, every day.
Every day moment.
in the water?
Yes, every day.
Speaking of Disney, obviously you're so much like into Disney and the Disney culture. Is there a specific Disney character that you grew up with, or that you like, that you resonate, like that's your spirit animal?
Cinderella.
Of course,
okay.
Cinderella.
Yes. I love her humility, her positivity, and her emotional strength. Because, like, she deals with constant, cruelty from her family, and she never gives up. She finds friends with the birds, she finds friends with her mice, and she helps them, feel better about themselves. I love Cinderella.
Absolutely.
She's my favorite.
Yes.
So my sister and I used to, like, pretend that we were the stepsisters. We would like clean the dishes and like sing Sweet Nightingale. Like it was really fun growing up with that movie. So
How did you like the new rendition of Cinderella compared to the old Disney classic?
I really liked the artistic choices they made for the new one, and Kate Blanchett as the stepmother was perfection. She was so regal and, just I loved her energy. And Lily James was fabulous as Cinderella. I really liked her interpretation of Cinderella because she was very vulnerable, I thought. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
I think, well, at least for me, like, even though I love anime, manga, and video games, and I'm able to do all of this, I grew up with Disney, and Disney was like my go-to happy place. Even though I'm from Hawaii, I would go to Disney once a year. I'm going to Disney World in a couple of weeks.
Oh my gosh.
So I love Disney and everything. So like for me, as a kid, my whole family, we get assigned a Disney character. So like some of my cousins were princesses, my grandma was Eeyore, I got assigned Piglet. Ironically, because I was a pig. Yes. I grew up with Disney and just the way it made me feel. The whole idea of when you go into the park, you walk into this world of imagination, you leave all your sorrows behind. And that kind of like connected me, and that just made me like, oh, I want to do that, I also love Mulan because
Mulan!
she saved China even though she's not a real princess.
Whoa. You're right, but
She's not a real princess,
That's
but
true,
she saved
that's
China
true.
so she can be whatever she wants.
you're right. You're right.
Well, how about you guys? Do you guys have like a favorite Disney character or?
Mulan. Because China.
'Cause
Yeah, I'm
China.
Chinese, so I relate to Mulan.
I actually watched the premiere of that. That was a long time ago on the cruise line.
Really?
The Florida one.
Really?
Yeah, it was Disney World, and then it was to some private island, like Disney private island.
Castaway
in the Bahamas.
Key.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I
just
think
remember
that's
I got
it.
really seasick, and we watched it on the boat when it was premiering or something like that.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
seasick.
I got really seasick.
Oh,
yeah, the whole
I'm
time.
sorry.
All right. Well, that is all for right now. We're gonna move on to a game. Sean, what's the game?
We're gonna play a Disney song in reverse for 10 to 15 seconds. We have 10 seconds to put our answer on the board. And every time we get it right, we get 1 point. So Cinderella, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's go.